So I'm going to go ahead and set that aside for now and just get into the function of your collar. Okay, so first we're going to want to turn it on. Find that power button there. It says on off on the side. I'm just going to press and hold that down and your screen will light up. Now we want to turn the collar on. So on the front you're going to see that little red dot. And then on the back of your remote there's a little red magnet there. What we're going to do is we're going to touch them together. We're going to pair them up, the two reds, and you'll see there your collar is going to turn green and then begin to flash every few seconds. So that just lets you know that it is powered on, and the green light tells you that it's a full charge. So as the battery will get low in your collar, the flash is going to change from green to amber to red. Now you have a 2-hour quick charge on this, both the remote and the collar. So from completely dead to full charge, you're looking at max 2 hours. So that's a really nice feature on the collar, especially for those of us that tend to sometimes forget to plug it in. Now to turn it off, you're going to do the same thing. So we're going to pair up the two reds. You see there it turned red and then stopped flashing. Press and hold that on-off button again. Takes a few seconds and your remote's powered off. Make sure that you power off both the collar and remote when it's not on your dog. So if you're at work and it's off or whatever, just make sure you're saving battery by powering them both down. All right, so I went ahead and I turned them both back on. I'm just going to show you what your factory settings are on your new collar. All right, first I'm going to show you, okay, your front screen. Your level displays in the middle there. You can easily change your setting by rolling that dial back and forth. There's 100 levels to your collar. You may never get up to those higher levels. You might. It just depends on your dog and their drive. But it is really easy to change the settings as needed. Now you're going to see that at the top there, that 1D is flashing. First of all, the 1D means that your set is a 1-dog unit, and the flashing means that your level is adjustable. So as you saw, as I turned the dial, that level changed. Okay, so there is a way to set and lock that setting in, which I'll show you here in just a second. All right, also on the front of your screen, you're going to see some letters. You see M, C, V, and T. M is for momentary, C is for continuous, V is vibrate, and T is tone. Okay, so front button is set as vibrate. So see here, I tap the vibrate, collar will vibrate. Your vibrate will feel the same on your dog no matter what your setting is. So this could say 2, it could say 20. Vibrate always feels the same, so that's pretty cool. Red button is tone. Okay. See on the side underneath your antenna, you got the stimulation buttons. That is the stimulation that comes out of your contact points. Okay, that's what touches the dog's neck. That's fully adjustable with your setting here. Momentary is your top button, so that just gives one quick tap on the neck and then stops. So even if the button is held down, it will stop when after that one stimulation on the neck. The continuous is the bottom button. That will give continual stim to the buttons released. Okay, so during our training, I will talk to you more about the timing and when that would be appropriate. A couple other cool features. Okay, so I talked about the set and lock feature. Let's say like in the wintertime, for example, you want to put the remote in your coat pocket or in your sweatshirt pocket, and you find that you are easily bumping the dial on accident and you're not checking the level before you tap the dog and it's too high or too low. So you want to set and lock that in. You can. Right now we're at level 6, so we're going to lock the dog in at 6. Find that program button on the side with the button with the P on it. Press and hold down the P button until the level on the front blinks. There you go. Now the 1D is no longer flashing, it's solid. That means we're locked in. You can turn that dial all day long, that's not going to change. To unlock it, press and hold down the P button again. The level will blink, and now your level is adjustable again. Now, I will insert here that I don't recommend using the program, the lock button, unless absolutely necessary. Reason being, especially when you're new to using the collar and your dog is still adjusting to it, you will find that you're changing the levels quite frequently to find the just right level for your dog. And that could be, you know, level 2 or 12 or 20. It just depends on what's going on as distractions around you at the moment. And you want to be able to adjust it up and down very quickly as needed. So again, I don't recommend using that unless absolutely necessary. The other cool feature on the collar is the tracking light. So basically a flashlight on your collar. It's really bright. I'm going to demonstrate that here. So find that on off button then again on the side. If you give it just a quick tap and release, there we go, it's going to activate the tracking light. So the first button push just turns it into like a flashing or strobe sort of light. Tap that button again, it's going to stay solid. As you can see, that's really bright. Easy to see your dog in the backyard at night, or for drivers to see you if you're out on a night walk. Tap the button again, it turns off. So love that feature. I think I use that one every night with my puppy. One of the other features that I want to showcase on here is that you can tweak this remote to suit you. As far as, for example, I don't use the tone option on my collar, so I eliminated that option. I have turned that into a vibrate. Okay, so you can change what any of these buttons do as far as function goes. I'm just going to give you a brief demonstration quick on how to do that. All right, first, make sure your dial is turned all the way to 0. Okay, so your display should say 00 on the front. So I want to change this red button to vibrate. So in order to do that, let's find our program button again. Okay, it's here on the side by the dial. I'm going to press and hold down the program button and then tap this red button until just the V on the front is displayed. And then release the button. Now, that's my vibrate. This is still vibrate as well. I would like to change this to momentary. So again, make sure your dial is at 0. Find your program button. Press and hold program down, and then tap that button until just the M is displayed. Now that is momentary. So you can adjust it however you need to, whatever suits you. So, well, I hope I covered everything. I hope it answers all your questions. I can cover more with you in person when we meet, or you can rewatch the video as needed too. So if you're a client, you can call me anytime, text me. You've got my phone number. My website is packleadersdogtraining.com. You can also get a hold of me through there. So enjoy your new collar. Thank you for watching.